Get in here, get in here, get in here. Woo, it's some hot piping tea. Have y'all heard about Stefon Diggs and his now ex-chef MILA Adams? Well, we getting ready to talk about it. I'm sure you have, but now you're going to hear my take on it. Welcome to Shasha Unfiltered SSU crew. Let's get right on into it. Woo, so this story, bittersweet. Nothing funny about anyone innocent possibly going to jail. Nothing funny about anyone being a victim to being strangled. So it's a very tough topic in a sense, but I'm just going to cover the story, let y'all know what's going on, and let you get a few bits of insight into the clips of what happened if you weren't able to catch up on all of the trial. So just to give you a quick rundown, MILA Adams said she first came to know Stefon Diggs in December of 2022 over an Instagram message. Let me just stop right there. Anytime you meeting somebody over Instagram these days, it's typically no good. So just a heads up to the fellas and ladies, red flag. Don't respond to any type of DMs because nothing is good when it goes down in the DMs, as they would say. So she said they had a complicated relationship that at one point became more than just a relationship, if you can read in between the lines there. In February of 2025, they began speaking about her working for him as a personal chef. She later moved into his home to do so and was paid $2,000 a week. She said she wanted to help him get healthy. Okay? Let's run with that. She just wanted to help him get healthy. Diggs has denied assaulting Adams, and his lawyers told the jury on Monday that the accuser was upset about not being included on a trip. So I'm guessing it wasn't all just about helping him get healthy, because if this is true, what he's alleging, why would she be upset about going on a quote-unquote trip if your only goal is to help him get healthy? So we knew that wasn't the truth from the beginning. Attorney Andrew Kettlewell said on December 2nd, friends and others were arriving to his house ahead of a trip to Miami for vacation. Kettlewell said the chef was upset she was not included on the trip. Chef MILA Adams was in a feud with an associate of Diggs. Kettlewell said, adding she was upset that Diggs took the other person's side in the argument. Kettlewell also claimed that Adams had curated messages she showed to police to support her story, the report added. And let's stop right there. That's what's really nerve-wracking about today in technology, because it's like almost anything can be curated to fit your narrative or fit a person's narrative. So it's really scary times, even with AI being able to literally take somebody's face and make it like they're in a place or doing something that they're not. You know, it's very dangerous times in a sense. You know, it's a gift and a curse, in my opinion, when it comes to AI and technology and how it's advanced over the years. When it's used the proper way, I think it's great. But when it's used to do harm or mislead others, I think that's when it just gets downright evil. So Adams corroborated this, telling the jury that she was planning to match outfits with Diggs' girlfriend, rapper Cardi B. On the morning of December 2nd, Adams described being upset about not being able to go on the Miami trip to the art expo and telling Diggs about it. the report noted. She said she'd been planning coordinated outfits with Diggs' girlfriend Cardi B. Later on, she was lying on her bed in the bedroom. Adams testified when Diggs opened the door and came inside. And that is when the alleged abuse happened. So let's go ahead and insert clip of we're going to stop and insert clip of Mia giving her testimony. It was a lot of inconsistencies in the story, and you could clearly see in this clip that the judge was kind of just fed up with everything. So let's take a look here.
Messages was about money. Money he owed me for not finishing out the contract, and money he owed me that he said that he would invest in my business. So I took a lower pay because Stefon agreed that I will have chance to work on my business by working with
Ms. Adams, there's no question in front of you right now. And again, just answer the questions put to you. It's not an opportunity for you just to end with your story. You told other.
Now, after Mila testified that she was attacked by Diggs, his defense team countered with video that showed her laughing and dancing in the hours and days that followed this alleged attack. Take a look. Now, I'm not sure what you're saying, but I know I definitely don't see somebody who just experienced an assault and strangulation. But I'm not the judge. But guess what? The jury did come to an agreement. And Diggs was found not guilty on all counts. Let's take a look.
What is your verdict? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
On count 2, the charge of assault and battery, what is your verdict? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
Madam Forelady, members of the jury, hearken to your verdict as the court has recorded it. Upon your oath, you say that the defendant is not guilty of the count of strangulation or suffocation and not guilty of the count of assault and battery. So say you, Madam Forelady?
Yes.
So say all members of the jury?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Jurors, please be seated for a moment.
He was found not guilty. I still think that this trial definitely probably took an emotional toll on him. And I honestly just feel like the actions was led by money and something as trivial as not being able to go to a trip. And so I really feel like it was probably just done out of spite. So, you know, I wasn't there, we wasn't there, but that's just, you know, what I gather from the testimony and just the behaviors. So tell me your thoughts on this. Do you agree with Chef Adams, or do you agree with the verdict of the not guilty verdict on Stefon Diggs? So leave your thoughts down below. I'm anxious to see what you think there. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.